Evening all, my name is JP Jackson. I like to write about the dark and creepy things, and my stories are usually urban fantasy with a side dish of horror. But my very first paranormal romance book comes out with 9 Star Press on April the 19th. And this snippet I'm going to read for you is from that book called Summoned. Dev and his best friend Cam are in Dev's bedroom with a newly purchased summoning board, and they're about to use it for the first time. Honestly, I don't get what you see in all this stuff. Cam waved his hand through the air, a flippant gesture meant to dismiss Dev's impressive occult collection. Cam was referring to the contents of Dev's room, crammed full of books, candles, and incense burners. But despite Dev's keen interest, he hadn't had a single otherworldly encounter. And that killed Dev. Shush! You be nice, otherwise my demons will get you. Dev chuckled, knowing full well Cam's interest level focused more on his latest pair of shoes. Dev would have given anything to be a witch, sorcerer, or seer of the hidden, a pastime his Indian-born mother did not appreciate. David, why? This is all bad. You need to find a nice girl, get married, have children. I want to be a grandmother. Dev pictured his mother's face as her lips mouthed the words. Cam snapped Dev out of his mental wanderings. The moment you actually manage to harness a demon and have it do your bidding, I'll concede to wearing discount clothing. Cam cocked an eyebrow at Dev, who met his gaze. They both smirked. In no world anywhere would Cam ever resort to wearing anything so common. This was the nature of their relationship. Cam was eternally bitchy, and Dev was perpetually spooky. Come on, Dev said, pulling Cam's attention to the task at hand. Do this with me. What? Bitch, no. Why not? What the hell have you got to lose? Just, you know, for some crazy-ass reason, you managed to pull off some kind of beast wrangling? I don't want to be dragged into the depths of the pit by some shrieking harpy demon, especially in this outfit. I'm not ready to go to hell looking like this. That's not a thing, Cam. Well, how the hell would you know? I know. Now get down here. Ugh, alright, fine. It's not like any of this has worked before. What exactly is this thing? It's a summoning board. Yeah, you've said that, but what is it though? Like, what's it supposed to do, and what are all those squiggly things? Cam pointed toward the script patterning the outside of the board, his finger getting far too close to the board for Dev's comfort. Shh, it's nothing. Dev slapped his hand away. It's only there to make the board look all gothic and shit. Okay. So what am I supposed to do? Run around this thing 3 times and chant Bloody Mary? Oh my god, you're such an idiot. It's for summoning your greatest desires. Ooh, really? So like a monster boyfriend? Cam cupped his own crotch. I can't. Not with you right now. Is that all you ever think about? Nope. Bastard better be good looking too. And rich. It takes money to keep this looking this good. Cam ran his hands over his designer-clad torso and his overpriced jeans. I swear to God, I don't know why I bother with you. Because you love me. Sadly, yes, I do. Why? I have no idea. Dev got up and rummaged around his room. Okay, so what are you doing now? We need things. This is getting complicated. Shush. Dev rushed around his room, gathering up the trinkets they would need to do their first summons, and as fast as a desperate person would sell their soul to the devil, he returned and handed Cam a marker and 3 post-it notes. And? Write down your 3 wishes. Oh, are we summoning a genie? Why do you make everything complicated? Just write something down. Oh, fine. Dev had already planned out exactly what he was going to wish for. This was it. This was the last straw, the last time any of this hocus pocus would be attempted. And with all the heart-wrenching, consuming desire for the shadow realm to be real, Dev wrote down his 3 desires. I want to have a supernatural power. I want to see the shadow realm and to be part of it. I want my friends and family to respect me for my knowledge of the occult. Dev folded up the tiny notes in half, tossed them into the copper cauldron he had placed into the center of the board. All the wishes were to be written on paper, personalized with blood, and then had to be burnt in order to release the energy. Cam gave Dev his pieces of paper. No, not like that. Jeez. Well, what the hell? Fold them in half like I did and put them in the copper bowl. Oh, fine. There. Happy? Not quite. Give me your hand. Why? For the love of... Dev grabbed Cam's hand and deftly managed to stab a finger with a thumbtack. What the ever-lovin'? Dude! Cam ripped his hand away and grabbed the finger. A small pinprick of blood welled up to the skin's surface. Cam glared at Dev. Squeeze your finger so the blood drips on your papers and get it in the bowl and don't get any blood on my floor. The 3 drops of blood fell into the copper cauldron, followed thereafter by 3 of Dev's, who then lit a match and pitched the flaming splinter into the bowl. Okay, now read this with me. I swear if anything happens, it will, I know it will. You always say that. Together they read the incantation off the instruction sheet that came with the board. With passion of heart, I seek to find those desires I want, wishes to be mine. That's it? Cam's head tilted to one side in disbelief. That's it. They waited for a few heartbeats, loud ones that thudded against the inside of Dev's chest. Okay, I'm bored now. My finger hurts. You owe me a macchiato. Come on. Dev flinched as Cam threw an arm around his shoulder and squeezed him in a one-arm bro hug. I'll buy. As the 2 left the room, Dev eased the door closed while silently praying to any god or being who happened to be listening. Please hear me. Inside the empty room, behind the closed door, the summoning board squiggly writing around the outside edges that was only there to make the board look all gothic and shit, shifted. The entire board rotated, widdershins, and the inner ring of the board spun in the opposite direction, changing the symbols.